There are two things in this world gamers desperately need: grass to touch and a gaming setup. So today we'll be reviewing the top 10 most expensive and interesting gaming setups in the world, in tier list fashion. But first, a challenge. I have on screen right now 4 different gaming setups: 1, 2, 3, and 4. In the comments below, type which number you think my setup is, and it will be revealed at the end of the video. We start with the blue-haired man. I don't want to play the entire video. Where is... I want the reveal.
Literally. Welcome to the Ninja Dojo.
Oh wow. But like, what is this? Why? why do you have this?
I will be only hitting the boogie button after a incredible victory royale, and it'll look a little bit like this.
I think that's enough. Jesus Christ. Look at every time Ninja turns on his PC, the whole neighborhood loses power. Yes. I'm going to rate Ninja NEM for not enough movement. A very fitting spot that I'm sure everyone agrees with. I think next should be Fortnite default skin. And immediately seeing Banks here, this video did not age well. Yikes. So let's just skip to the PC, shall we?
3 monitor setup, one of them's vertical. All 3 of these monitors are Asus, all 240 hertz. Yeah, it's overkill. But all you really need is like at least 144. Middle monitor is my gaming. My left and right are my streaming. Of course, I have 2 PCs because I'm just that guy, you know? If you don't have...
I think we'll call it there. I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, I have this remote in my old house. What, DirecTV? I rate Tfue FB for effing BS. I think Felix should be next.
This is my gaming setup. I wanted a really wide desk here, and then I have a slimmer one here, so I can build my Gundam.
I love Felix, but no Gundams, just computer.
I wanted to try out, I've seen so many people use like a portrait mode display, so I wanted to try it out, and it's actually really nice. It's basically like a glorified Spotify playlist.
The Sigma male grind set. Oh, Felix.
No cables. I hate cables. Cables are the enemy, the devil.
Felix would roast the shit out of me. My cable game is so awful. Like, I have a bunch of stuff wrapped around my poles down here, but there's just so much, and it just looks hideous. It looks so bad. That's a really good place for one. That is a really good place for it. Like, mine's just on the floor. I don't know if it's a good idea to keep it on carpet. Probably not. I'm probably going to die. I rate Pewdiepie Shellberg an S tier. Felix talks a lot about minimalism, and while I wouldn't do it myself, I think it looks cool. You know, there's no need for 15 monitors. You know, you got gamer lights and a green screen, especially with no cables. I wish I could get rid of my cables and just have a clean setup, everything elevated. Now, this next one is a bit of an oddball. It's a YouTube short I found while searching for expensive PC setups. This is probably the most futuristic setup I've ever seen in my life. Jesus Christ. Minecraft. Jesus Christ. God, I couldn't afford this. You're going to space. Again, I mean, you know, really cool, but I couldn't afford that shit. Are you kidding me? I'm going to rate this setup a B tier. While it is really cool, in fact, one of the coolest I've seen, people in the comments are speculating $10,000, upwards of $20,000, and I can't be throwing that at a gaming setup. Mr. Who's the Boss did a setup reveal for Mrbeast.
Tony, get your marketing budget on this.
So what they did was like a warehouse tour. I just want to see the actual gaming setup.
The main idea with these setups is that they could sit down and then be good to go filming within a minute or two.
I mean, there's a lot here to unpack. I don't know what I was expecting. I think whenever I think Mrbeast, I think like millions of dollars. Right? This is probably just one of like 20 setups in his warehouse.
You can tell that the entire setup here is just geared around efficiency.
This is a very good choice of mic.
And if you're wondering,
I have that mic. Everyone has that mic. I wonder if he means nice job because everyone chooses that mic. I'm not allowed to like actually do stuff to my apartment, so I can't have like soundproofing. Even with the echo, I think it still works perfect. So yeah, I agree. That's a nice ass mic.
The entire room has actually been almost 100% cloned 4 times. One for each.
I was about to say that I guarantee it's like 1 of 50 in that place. I mean, if you got the money, then burn it, I guess. It. I'm going to rate Mrbeast an S tier. Even though Jimmy spent multiple thousands of dollars on this, he's not overly douchey about it. I mean, you know, Mr. Who's the Boss had to go in and do the setup tour for him. And now that I think about it, it would probably be a federal crime to not give him an S tier. I think Marques Brownlee should be next.
It is a standing desk, so the desk itself
is a custom-sized X-Desk, but an X-Desk Air Pro.
I've never even seen a standing desk in person. It seems really cool. Better management than me by far.
There's a bunch of power. All of the things that are on the desk, I try to plug in right here. But anytime you have a desk that changes heights, you can't really cable manage for both heights. So I've done the best I can. These are the studio monitors. Yamaha HS8s.
That is a big ass speaker. Holy crap. Mine are pretty small. I think they're like little, they're tiny little Logitechs. They get the job done. I don't need like a big bass system, right? Bumping my house, getting the neighbors mad at me. Okay, nice little camera up here. I'm not sure what this is. I kept thinking it was like a Steam Deck, but I don't think it is. All right, awesome, awesome. I'm giving YouTube Rewind's Marques Brownlee an S tier. Yep, just an easy S tier. Very clean, very cool, especially the standing desk. I really dig that. I'm a little biased because I've always wanted a standing desk myself. Just another cool setup from Mr. Tech himself. Next up, we have Techno Gamers.
G613 ये जो कीबोर्ड है ना मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा बेस्ट है मेरे को सबसे ज़्यादा अच्छा ही लगता है पर इसके अंदर एक कमी है कि ये RGB नहीं है बट हाँ ये बेस्ट है इसलिए मैंने इसे लिया RGB से कोई इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
So, you know, I don't understand what he's saying, but he's saying a lot of words, so I think we can give him the benefit of the doubt. I like these. That's probably easier on the eyes than what I have. Mine just blares in my face and it's like,
क्योंकि गेमिंग के लिए ना मेरे को एक ऐसा ही मॉनिटर अब बात
I really like that actually. That's pretty neat.
करे कि मैं दो मॉनिटर्स किस लिए
Is that a Shure? Is that a Shure mic?
तो गाइस हम बात कर लेते हैं अपने माइक की जो कि है श्योर का SM7.
I fucking knew it! I called it! Everyone has this. You know, this mic sounds good even when I use it and I sound like shit.
PC का अब पता नहीं कितने वोट का है मुझे नहीं मालूम बट हाँ अच्छा UPS है.
Uninterruptible power I heard about these in college. Yeah, okay. This man is dedicated. Looking pretty good, no exposed wires. I'm giving Techno Gamers an S tier. 2, I think no one's surprised. Very cool setup, very comfy, good lighting, I would say. That's probably a lot more comfy than what I have as an example. I don't think anybody would disagree with me, especially, you know, the same mic. I called it, everyone has the M7. I've never seen one of those big uninterruptible power supplies before. That man is ready. Next up, we have TechSource with a $15,000 gaming setup. If we're talking just like a setup singular, I think this is more than what Mrbeast had. Ooh, he's got the Dragon Ball figures. He might get S tier.
My updated Dream Setup Tour of 2021.
That's really interesting. I've actually never seen this. One is kind of like curved back a little bit.
So what you're looking at right now is my happy place, where I can escape from reality and just immerse myself into games or entertainment. Very system that I built to satisfy my gaming needs until I build my dream gaming PC later this year. It is equipped with an i9-11900K that's overclocked to 5.1 gigahertz. We also have 64 gigs of RAM and the Asus Strix GeForce RTX 3080 in white. First, I still have my tiny, trusty pencil drawer.
Everyone has the drawers. Mini drawers are the future. Ed has a better temporary PC than 99% of people watching this video. Yes. The 64 gigs of RAM as well. Like that, you're running a space station at that point. I'm giving TechSource an A tier. Now again, with all of these setups, it is very cool. It's just, I feel like he kind of overpaid in certain areas, especially the 64 gigs of RAM. You know, most people are trying to just play a game while on Discord. They're not trying to, you know, host the Pentagon servers. Next, we have the Tech Champ. This was not a PC that was built for convenience, but even as like a funny joke, I don't know why you'd ever have this.
As I'm probably thinking is, that seems far too much. Even
yes.
If you bought 4 RTX Titans and the highest Intel processor and all that stuff, how can you possibly put such a high price tag on something like this?
Like for example, the CPU here is a 7980XE CPU.
So this is an extreme Intel processor?
It's an extreme CPU, yes.
How many cores are we talking about?
18 cores. 36 simultaneous.
But why though? Why would you do this? This is a space station! Holy crap, dude. Like this guy, he's not just playing Minecraft, he's hosting an entire Minecraft server.
28 gig of high-speed memory, all its PCI Express lanes taken up at 4.6 gigahertz on the CPU core. To find a CPU like that, we'd probably have to take between 10 and 20 CPUs to find one that's capable of such high-end overclocking.
Imagine having all of this just to play Fortnite. What was he playing before? That wasn't Fortnite, was it? Was that CSGO? What is that? No, that's Battlegrounds. Imagine having a $30,000 computer and playing Battlegrounds.
But can it play Crysis?
Absolutely. Of course it can play Crysis.
Imagine spending all this money and then getting into Minecraft and it being laggy.
There's two systems in here. This isn't just a single PC. Like, we have two discrete...
No, that's like 4 PCs in one, bud.
28 gig of memory, 4 terabytes in NVMe, and then a further 28 terabytes in HDD on the top system alone. Then we've got the 3 RTX 2080 Ti's on the top system.
Okay.
They're configured.
Oh, yeah, upgrade to the Titans, man. Why not?
2 NVMe drives, 2 terabytes each. So in the whole system, we have well over 60 terabytes of storage.
Wow. 60 terabytes of storage. I think they're gonna run the NASA space program on this thing. Yeah, you know, if you need to back up the Pentagon's files, this is the computer to do it.
You don't buy a Ferrari to drive at 70, right?
What is this? Minimum 42 frames. What's getting 42 frames? What?
Obviously, the idea of water cooling is very efficient.
It looks like an evil laboratory inside of a computer. I get that it was built for fun. It's just so unnecessary. Why would you do this? This looks like the Institute, right, from Fallout 4? They're building synths inside this computer. I'm going to give the tech chap's $30,000 computer a B tier. Now, again, with the other B tier, way too expensive, and they do specify that. It's not like I'm putting that on them. They even said themselves, most people can't really have this. So I think for that fact alone, it's gonna be a B tier. But again, very cool. I'm pretty sure, like I said, it could run all of NASA. It's time for my reveal, and I'm going to be rating myself as well. I'm actually the 10th person. While my setup is pretty cool, I have the specs on screen, there is something I do have to confess. My cable management is absolutely awful. I've had this PC for about 3 years or so. I'm just a failure. I don't know how else to say it. But yeah, this is going to get me shunned by everyone in the gaming community. So I hope you enjoy. God damn it. Like, it's a cool computer and it gets the job done. It's just if you look down, it's a goddamn travesty. With this devastating news, I'm going to have to give myself a D tier. We're very cutthroat here on the D-Bastion channel. And with that, the tier list is wrapped up. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have a different opinion, then please keep it to yourself. If you have a different opinion, then please, in the comments, share what you think each person should be in the tier list. And that's it. Thank you for watching.